So I joined the King's Rollers Hussars in 2001 and left in 2004. So Jordan was my corporal for a few years. When Jordan and I were over in Northern Ireland, and we were sort of cold and wet and miserable in the middle of a ditch somewhere, and Jordan said to me, he said, "What are you going to do when you leave the army, boss?" And I said, "One day I'd love to train racehorses." And he turned to me, he said, "Boss," he said, "when you're training racehorses, I will have earned so much money, I'll have a horse for you." And fast forward 10 years, I was training racehorses, and I had a phone call out of the blue saying, "Boss, Corporal Wiley here, like to pop round for a cup of coffee." He turns up to Folly House where we train in Lambourne. He turns up in his white Porsche. He gets out of the car and he says, "Time's come. He needs to buy a horse." We bought a horse from France, and he won a couple of races. Had a bit of fun with him, but he wasn't going to win the Grand Military at Sandown, which is the race that really is the big military race. So we sold Alan G, and we bought another one called Our Killie Witness, and he finished second in it twice. So he hasn't quite done the dream just yet, but hopefully it's coming up soon. We've sold Our Killie Witness, we bought Midnight Monty, and we'll go there in April, hopefully with every chance. Certainly, if Jordan says something, he does it. You know, he's a man of his word. He's a very honourable chap, and he's hard-working and driven. And what he says, he means. Certainly, his talk tonight was very inspirational. And for myself, who's known Jordan for many years, you know, I listen to every word that he says. You know, he's a very good talker, and I can't wait to read his book. I think everyone loves a good novel, and at the end of the day, this is a book based around a true story, and a true story that many people don't think about. Not many people think about the vessels crossing the sea and the protection that they require. So he's obviously been in a tricky situation. He's come out of it telling the tale, and it's obviously a very well written book, and I can't wait to read it.